he impresses a lot.
Yes, he intimidates you because he has a very intense look about him. What's he going to play here, I wonder?
I think short, long, short, but I would choose the other direction.
He's going to draw into the corner here, I guess. Almost.
That was not so bad. I mean,
you would have gone the other way, you think?
I think so, yeah. It's more simple, but he was afraid for the kiss. Well, in some positions he doesn't think a lot and he saves energy for more difficult shots.
Well, the finals are going to be very interesting when all the good players play each other.
It's for four of us, Zanetti, Blondal, Lee and me, to give 10 points away. It's
going to be awfully.
It's a strange situation. He's a world-class player. And
doesn't seem fair.
But okay, it can be a challenge. It can motivate you more and more to play the perfect game.
You'll have to play your absolute best game.
Yeah. Well, it looks good.
That looks perfect. Beautiful.
It's perfect. Bravo.
Very nice. Yeah. Mr. Sayginer wraps his chalk on his cue. I guess they do that in Turkey just the way they do here in New York. That's the nice thing about billiards. It's a world game. You can go all over the world and play the same rules.
Well, it's a pity that there are so many other games than three cushion.
That's true.
Billiards can be very big in the world.
But there's much competition. For instance, the Snooker Federation has much money. They have money to spend because snooker is so popular in England that they can promote snooker all over the world. They can send their players to China. And
but I think pool is more popular in the world than snooker. Snooker is typically English.
English and a few other countries that England formerly owned, Australia and Canada. Well, he has a tough situation here. It looks like he's planning to hit two rails first.
Short, long, and then maybe it's not so difficult as it seems.
Yes, because it's a pretty big target down here. The yellow ball is big.
Okay, you must be a little lucky if how he comes in the corner.
Oh, he got too far behind that.
Yeah.
But let's see if we can take a look at the other shot he made. Here it is. Watch this now. This is a very difficult position. Look how nicely he plays that with just the right speed.
Yes.
That's one to remember for your students watching. You don't think you have a shot, but the one he played is not that bad. There.
Without problems.
Sayginer made that look easy. Did you start your career playing straight free billiards and balkline and one cushion?
Well, that's the usual way to start with free game. This way, straight rail, you say?
Yes.
And then if you get higher and higher, you start to play balkline.
Oh, gee, he missed an easy one.
Then one cushion, three cushion.
One cushion is a nice game.
Well, and maybe it's more difficult than three cushion.
You think so?
Well, I don't know.
To get a long run, it's harder.
Well, maybe three cushion is more difficult. It's what kind of average do you want to reach? But there are so few tournaments, and that's a pity. Only three cushion. There are a lot of tournaments.
Yeah,
And this is the
that's pretty nice. Gee.
and percussion is, I think, it's the best discipline to bring it on television.
Yes, it looks good on television because it's big.
How more cushions, the better to see. People always clap for 9, 10 cushions.
Boy, that was a nice shot.
Very good tempo.
Right out in the middle of the table.
Well, he plays very relaxed, and that's. He only wants to play good billiards. He told me. He doesn't think of winning. Or he doesn't
who
think
the
of the
opponent
victory.
is. Yes, I see.
He only wants to play good billiards.
That's a good attitude. He's stumped here. He doesn't know what to do.
Well, I would play from the white ball, but
Cross back and forth across the table, or bank. He's gonna go. Looks like he's thinking about 3 cushions first. Now he's gonna go twice across the table. That's a good view on the monitor. Well, he made that look easy.
I'm curious if he played double the table, double round. Two
yes.
times. No. Yeah.
What's he gonna do? He's gonna back up behind
Yes,
him.
a lot of speed. Or
Look
a
at
lot
that.
of
He's gonna
English.
come out of the corner real straight. Ah, gee.
But you see, always position if you make the point.
Yes, that's a good choice, isn't it?